they were doomed. This is the kind of stuff we're talking about. So here you have a teacher. Yes, a teacher. Don't worry, this isn't another BBL video, I hope. I'll be honest, I don't know. But I paused this right here so we can read the caption. It says, carrying the weight of being that one teacher in school with main character energy. And so this video was going viral. I thought to myself, why not address this? Just because when I think back to school, I can't remember being able to access a teacher's social media platform and seeing her post videos and pictures where it very obviously looks like she's trying to show off her cheeks. Let's just be honest. That's what this is, right? And a part of me is wondering, is this some type of maybe troll? Is this woman an actual teacher? And then I see somebody else address it. All right, so here's the thing. To my guy here in the video, unfortunately, I wasn't able to use your video because of the copyright music that was in it. Regardless, we're going to get Miss Coffee to get the point across that this guy was making in response to her video. We're very thankful for our AI assistant barista, Miss Coffee. Miss Coffee, can you summarize my guy's think piece here?
Character energy in a public school bathroom, talking about and carrying the weight of being that one teacher. Sis, what weight? Who gave you that crown? Was it the principal, the janitor, Miss Edna, who been teaching language arts since the 70 seconds? It better not be the kids. Because if the kids are the ones you're trying to impress, that's where the line gets real blurry and real inappropriate. He's also calling out how a lot of people now, especially in education, love to drag their workplace into their online content. And let's be honest, most jobs don't want to be featured in your thirst traps. They want to be a secret, a sneaky link. Nobody asked to see the inside of a public school bathroom while you're arching your back for the gram. And now, you got parents mad, a digital PTA forming in the comments, and probably a school board side-eyeing your profile. All this drama. And it could have been avoided if you just left the caption out. Post the pic, crop the vibe, leave the district out of it. Lesson of the day, your job ain't your aesthetic. And middle schoolers don't need their math teacher going viral for booty angles in between bell rings. Damn. Class dismissed.
Damn. Class dismissed is right. Thank you, Miss Coffee, for that detailed explanation. Are they arguing with her in the comments? Hold on, let's see. Top comment here says, all I'm going to say is when I worked in high school, there was a 21-year-old teacher obsessed with being cool and liked and always dressed provocative. She was genuinely flattered that little boys liked her. Yeesh. If this is the top comment on your video post, then it would be very obvious to me that maybe you should take this down. And like, here's the thing, right? I know for a fact that there are men out here who just never grow up. There are women out here who just never grow up, right? There are people who are going to look at this and they're going to think, I don't care. Everyone should be able to dress around and walk naked no matter where, right? They're just people who never grow up. But can we at least have one person be a good example, right? Can the teachers at least be able to understand that this is inappropriate? You know, there's also another video I did of this math teacher lady who also went viral for sort of the same thing. And I think teachers should be able to dress inappropriately. And it sounds like these are younger students, right? Which is even crazier, especially with all the stuff we see happening nowadays, you know, which is not even funny at all. We're not jumping to that here because, you know, I don't want to push those allegations in any which way. That's not what I'm trying to allude to here. I just think even if she was just dressing up because she thought she looked good and it was fun, there's still something inappropriate about that to a degree, right? Somebody else who says we're doomed. Here's somebody else who says focusing on the wrong thing. Make sure them babies learn something. Yeah. Yeah. Here's someone else who says someone check her phone. Here's someone else who says, yikes. Who are you advertising for? The kids? Yeah, this is strange. This is weird. Here's somebody else who says it's grown men in the comments telling you to focus on the kids. That should tell you something. Yeah. My guy here says you're a supporting character. The kids are the main character. I'm actually pretty impressed with the maturity in the comment section. I can't promise my comments are going to be that mature. I'm disappointed I don't take them that seriously at the end of the day. But there's always somebody over there who just can't help it, right? They're too thirsty and cannot control themselves no matter what. Here is another video I saw, and this one was also strange, right? This confirms that she teaches at a middle school, and it reads, "What I wore today as a middle school teacher." Like that come on, man. Come on. Like what are we doing? Think of the equivalent. What's the male equivalent of this, right? You guys saw the pose that she did there standing like that. If she wasn't a teacher and not trying to highlight the fact that she's a middle school teacher, then a lot of people look at this and be like, oh, you're just another woman online who loves male attention. The fact that this is just she feels comfortable putting middle school teacher and then posing like this, with her butt out. This is strange. This is strange behavior. And I know some of you guys may be thinking, let's read some of these comments. It's almost as if she wants to lose her job. Yeah. Right. Somebody else who says, teacher in the bathroom taking pics like the students. This is just crazy. I will say this. This might be a situation, because the one thing I'm thinking now is, what if this isn't real at all and this is somehow like a ploy for her to build her OnlyFans, right? Like, that's how bad this is. That just came to mind for me. Like, maybe she does this because she knows people will be attracted to it, and she actually has like an OnlyFans account, and she's not actually, oh, there's the IG. That could be confirmed. Hold on. Let's see. All right, here we are. I think this chick is a real teacher. Here we have Miss H. Yeah, this looks like she's a real teacher. All right, here she is there. Now let's go back. It says, one of my hidden talents I get from my mama. What? Thought I was clean or something. Here she is. School bus confirmed. It's weird. It's weird. It's strange. Think of a man doing this, and I don't even want to say what's coming to mind, but the women would talk about the gray sweatpants. That's the equivalent of a dude being in a middle school, a man being in a middle school, wearing gray sweatpants and saying, how I show up to, class. And very obviously, very clear, showing that, right? I was voted best staff member. I don't know. Listen, I'm prepared, man. I'm prepared that there are people who are going to be like, well, I don't see what the problem is. There are people who just don't take life seriously out here. They don't understand how this leads to other things. Like, I don't think when guys say things like, where was she when I was in school? When they see situations where female teachers are messing with, and I'm not saying this is what this is. I don't want to get that out there, but it's inappropriate, and it's underneath that umbrella discussion of inappropriate things happening at school. I just want to say something to the guys who say, where was this when I was in school? Or they envy seeing boys who have been traumatized by some sick female teachers, and it happens. All I ever think is, you have no idea in any situations where they're victims, what was going on, what they were made to do. It's crazy.